Klaus Olesen, CEO of Initiator Pharma. When people think of erectile dysfunction, people think of Viagra. Why do we need another alternative?
Well, it's not actually an alternative. What we are producing actually is a new treatment to treat the patients that do not respond to Viagra-type medicine treatments. So that's why we're targeting a subpopulation, or actually 30 to 40% of the total population of erectile dysfunction patients. So it's actually a major market, so it's an unmet medical need for these patients.
And what does your road to market look like? Can you tell us about the process going forward?
Yeah, so currently we're in the preclinical development where we're actually trying to finish all the studies that we need to do before we can get approval for doing a phase 1 in man. So that's what we'll be doing the next year and a half. We'll be doing all the API production, meaning that we'll produce the compound, we'll do all the toxicology and safety pharmacology testing, and then we'll apply or file the application for doing a phase 1 trial, and then we can put it into man.
And apart from your drug for erectile dysfunction, you have other projects ongoing. Could you tell us about the other project?
In our pipeline, we have 2 other projects. So we have one for neuropathic pain and we have one for depression. And what we're doing right now is we're trying to identify where we actually could find an unmet medical need within specific areas of these diseases. Of course, depression is a very big disease and there's many companies, but we're trying to find out where our compound with excellence. So we're trying to identify these groups of patients that we can actually target, and we are trying to identify partners so we can get a working relationship with them for this.
Initiator Pharma is a spin-off from Saniona. Can you tell us why this was made a separate company?
So when we actually spoke to Saniona about this, the assets that we ended up buying, we had different opportunities or options how to make a company and to buy the patents out. And we actually decided together with Saniona that making a spin-off from Saniona where we, the management, got a part of the company and the rest of the shares in the company was distributed by an elixir distribution of shares from their shareholders was the best way to take it forward. So that's why we ended up in that kind of system. Yes.
And talking about the management, can you tell us about the management team background a bit?
Yeah, so in the management we are diverse management. So we have expertise within the business. We have our CFO Torgeir Våge, who's been running biotech companies for many years on the financial side. And then we have myself, who's been involved in many startups within biotech. We also have our CMO, which is Ulf Simonsen, which is actually the doctor who's behind this technology and actually knows how this works. And then we have Michael Thompson, who's a very keen and very experienced developer who's actually in charge of the development program. And the last but not least, we actually have the inventor of the compound, Dan Peters, who actually invented this compound originally and identified the chemistry behind this novel treatment.
Okay, good luck in the future and welcome to Aktietorget.
Thank you very much.